Hey guys, what's going on? We are back with Starsand, and apologize for being away for so long, but I've been on vacation and came back from vacation, had to do a lot of things to get caught up, to get back into the swing of things. I mean, you kind of leave the real world behind when you go on vacation and detach yourself, and then whenever you get back, you just kind of get back into the swing of things. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. I have been getting some comments lately, and one of the last comments that I got was talking about where you can find building resources like clay and probably sulfur, rock, and iron and things like that. So today in this video, we're going to be going through each of the locations and trying to show you, or at least give you an idea on what day 2225. Nice. Give you at least an idea of what you can find at each location for resources and building. So we're going to start off with our location right here. And if you don't know where we're at on my map, we are right here where the number 2 is. And as you can see, you got numerous palm trees that are right there. I planted a bunch of additional palm trees and stuff like that. Obviously, whenever you plant stuff like that, you can chop it down, but you just have to plant them all over again. But I'm not 100% sure. But at this particular location, obviously you got water. You're gonna have 3 clay deposits right here. So you got 2 here, and then you got 1 over here. So those are going to be your clay deposits, and you're going to have 3 locations of the desert fruit. Other than that, you don't have any iron deposits, and you don't have any of the rock deposits in this particular area. Now, we'll go get a camel, and we'll start down in area 6. And we'll go from there. Okay, we are now at what I have labeled area 6, which is the little Waterfall Oasis location. Very nice location to actually build at. And I say that because of the fact that you do have a lot of resources at this location. Food, trees, crocodiles. And another good thing is that you have a nice flat area to build on, which is one of the crucial things when you're building here that you need to do, because any type of incline makes building level platforms very extremely difficult if you want any type of symmetrical type of building. But at this location, you'll have several of the Hyena plants. One here, I believe. 1 over there. You have 2 there. You got 1 over there, and I believe 1 up on the cliff side. So you'll have the Hyena plants over in this location. And if you don't know where we are right here in the bottom right corner. So all we done is travel down from flag 2 to flag 6. You can see that you have rock deposit right there. You go up on the cliff side, you'll have another rock deposit, clay deposit, another one there. You'll have another clay deposit down at the bottom of the waterfall. You have an iron deposit there, and I think there was a rock deposit. Yes, another rock deposit over here. You got the miscellaneous rocks on the ground if needed. You also have the yucca plants, which just give you sticks and stems. Several different types of fruits, including bananas, pineapples, mangoes. Like I said, the Hyena plant is over here. You'll find crocodile eggs here, because there is 1 or 2 crocodiles at this location. I have lately only seen 1, but I have seen 2 at this location. See, well, there they are. There's 2 right there. So We'll just make them mad a little bit because, you know, we can. In addition, you'll have a lot of camels that like to come over to this area and just kind of hang out and chill. And you will get additional what is like the little deer animals that like to come over here every once in a while, but a lot of the times I just see camels in this area. So this is area 6. Like I said, you'll have rocks, clay, and iron deposits here. So we'll get back on Jeffrey and we'll start heading over to the beginning oasis, which is Oasis 3. Okay, we are now coming up to the original area, your starting point, Oasis 3. And this area is a really good starting point from when you are learning the game, when you go through the tutorial. But it is very limited on the type of resources that are available to you. You are going to have the trees, obviously, and some fruit. You'll see the occasional deer. I have never seen camels come to this area. But you will get a lot of these frogs that like to be jumping around, so you get a taste of how, like when you start going through the tutorial and cooking meat and stuff. But the only thing as far as building resources besides wood is a couple of rock deposits, as seen here. I guess stone deposits. Give me. Another location that I'm going to show you is this location right here. At this location right there, here we'll start running so we can talk and walk at the same time. So at this particular location right here, I always thought it to be like the Hyena Pit. That's what I always kind of referred to it. That's always what pops in mind when I get there, because I see a lot of hyenas in that area when I go there. I don't see any camels and I don't see any deers and stuff like that. Occasionally scorpions, but that's about it. Now, okay, so we are coming up on the Hyena Pit. And as you can see right off the bat, that you're not going to have a lot or any trees really in this area. It is literally just a rock pit until you get down inside. Now, we don't have any hyenas at this given point, at this given time, I should say. But if you come down inside the rock pit, you're going to have several of the yucca plants, as seen here. You have a clay deposit there, you have an iron deposit there, and a waterfall to get water and refill up your canteens there. As far as location for building, I just use it as, I think this was the second location when I first started that I went to. Not a very good location for building a long-term substantial home, but besides the clay and iron on down inside the pit, I believe you only have one stone deposit outside, if I can find it. Is this it? No. Wow, do you not even have a stone deposit here? I thought we had some. Huh. Well, I guess all you, oh, there it is. That's the stone deposit I was thinking about, right over there on that ledge. Bam, right there. So you only have one of each when you get to this location. Not a bad location. It's just a nice little place that you can put up a little tent like I did, so you have a save point if you're sleeping at night or whatever. Nice little cave in there with the waterfall to refill your canteen. Get out of the sun. Let's do this. But yeah, this is just kind of like a rest stop type of area in my opinion. Nothing too special about it. Oh, there's the hyena. He's coming in. And another one. Okay, and the hyenas are starting to show up now. So our next area we are going to be going to is going to be area 1 here. So you go to the original starting point of the little structure that you started at, and you go north of that and you'll see area 1. So let's get over to the original starting point, and I'll show you how to go north and get to that area. Okay, so we are back at the original starting point. When you start the game, that's the building you pass out and wake up in. So during the tutorial, you'll be picking up these stones and making your knife, and then going over to that yucca plant and cutting the yucca plant down, and it kind of walks you through it like that way. Now when I sit there and go, hey, it's north of the original plant, you're probably thinking, which way is north? Well, I'll show you. If you look behind you, you can't see it, but if you go that way, you'll see a big giant kind of like dusty wall. But north is going to be this way. So if you come out of the doorway and take a left, that is going to be north. So as long as we head north, we'll hit area number 1. And what we're going to do is kind of line up our trajectory right here. So hopefully it should be right over this little dirt mound. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I've been gone for a while, but I was on vacation. I went down to Florida, took the family down to Florida, hung out at Disney World and Universal Studios, had a really great time just being a big nerd with the family and everything. If you haven't had a chance to go and visit the resort areas, I hope that someday in your time that you'll be able to arrange a time to go visit. So much fun, so much fun. I did really feel that Universal was like, because Universal was smaller, I felt like it was easier to navigate around. And then the app that you have that shows like the rides and wait times and stuff like that was more user-friendly than like the Disney World app. But the Disney World app, you can still utilize and get the information that you need. Now with this watering hole, as you can see, you have a lot of hyenas and they will try to chase you. You'll have deer and other things like that. You'll have some fruit plants, looks like banana, some loose rocks, and I'm not 100% sure if we have any actual, yeah, I don't see any rocks or stone or iron or clay, but this is definitely a nice little truck stop oasis, as I like to call it, the truck stop oasis, where you can stop and fill up or kill an animal and get some meat and leather. So next location, we're gonna come back. We're gonna continue to head we're gonna continue to head west on our map, and we should hit some type of structure over here, but this will be the next oasis we actually hit. So we look at the map, we need to head this way. Okay, so now we are approaching that oasis. I had never actually built a turret here to give it a number, but we do have the oasis here, and we used to have a bigger building, but all the consistent sandstorms eventually wore down our building there. So eventually one of these times I'm gonna have to like rebuild it. As you can see, we do have hyenas here. Alrighty, here we are. We are at that location still. So when you notice, you can see that obviously you got a nice little, not like a forest, but you do have some vegetation here that will allow you to farm for some wood. You do have your water pond here, and you can actually go down pretty deep in this water pond, which is kind of nice. The first thing I'll show you is that we do have stone deposits. With the stone deposits, you do have various fruit and canepa plants here. So a nice little mixture of everything. I think this was the area that I first found the Hyena plants, the marijuana plants, if you will. And I don't have any okay, I'll have to get some. But yeah, so this is the first place I actually found the Hyena plants when I was first starting out with my tutorial and needed to make cloth. Several there, several there, several there. Besides the stone deposits here, I don't think that there's any actual clay deposits. As we're taking a good look around, I'm gonna say with a certainty there's no clay deposits here and there's no iron deposits. So as a long-term survival situation, this is not a bad place, but you don't have every deposit represented here. All right, so the next one on our agenda is that we're going to be heading north, and there will be a stone structure, or stone ancient structure here, and there'll be an oasis next to it. So all we got to do is head north. As we're coming up on these deer, you notice that they're just walking kind of that way, over in that direction. One of the facts that I was told is if you kind of get lost and you see animals crossing the desert, that animals will all or should be making their way to an oasis. So if we follow all these little antelope deer here, we don't chase them away, and they're all heading in this direction, we should find the oasis that we are looking for, or at least an area that has water. So this should be, yeah, here we go. This is what we're looking for right here. I do believe this is area 4, and that was area 5 over there. So area 4 is a good place for clay resources, clay and wood. So you're always going to have a plethora of antelope, deer, whatever, coming to your area. You're going to have like trees that are all, so you can build with the trees, your desert fruit plants, and a few fruit. Oh, fudge. Jesus Christ. Woo, give me a heart attack. Holy bejesus, that scared me. Oh man, he was sneaking. God, stupid. Stop doing that. Oh. Like I was saying, you're gonna have some clay deposits here. Yeah, so then on this area here, you're gonna have your stone deposits, and I believe there's a clay deposit somewhere in over here, and one on that island there. Now, getting on Jeffrey, we're gonna head over here real fast, and I'm gonna show you area 5. It's just a building. I don't think there's any actual building materials or resources that are located here. If you build a well, I do believe there's an area where you can put a water well here, so it can be like a truck stop, rest stop, whatever you want to call it. Fill up your canteen as you're crossing the desert. These type of places are nice for me because I do get lost quite frequently, and I don't carry markers like I should. Therefore, having these places to fill up canteens is nice. I was kind of expecting that. So I am going north now. We're heading north to the next oasis. That should be area 7. All right, so now we are coming up to area 7. As you can see, good water source. You got your desert fruit. I do believe there's pineapple. here. Let me check real fast. You have your canapa plants. You got clay. You got stone. You have scorpions. Your desert fruit. Yeah, I really thought there was a pineapple plant around here, but I guess not. We'll check over here. We do have bugs. So the flies, the bugs that are super annoying that I hate so very much. They're in this area. And as you can see, a crocodile or an alligator, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can kill most of these before they get here. Guy at. There we go. But you can go on top. And this is where you'll find some of your other like stone and one iron or metal deposit. You got a nice little flat area up here that you can build large platforms up here. There's the crocodile. I wonder if I can kill the crocodile right there. So now we're at area 7. We're gonna scoot on over to area 8, which is gonna be to our east. Okay, we are coming up to area 8. This is right next to the pyramid. All right, Jeffrey, go get yourself something to eat here, would you please? Alrighty. And we'll do a quick save and sleep real fast.